And it's unfortunate that we have to come this far. But this is what it got to come to. People don't want to acknowledge that. But Abigail been in trouble a long time. Silbert Mills took too long to speak up. And now Luby George will question him like he have something to say, like he know what's going on. Luby need to go. But he won't. Meanwhile, he's infiltrated the passport office and immigration and all those agencies that should be protecting us. And so they're not protecting us. And not protecting the privileges that we're entitled to in the Bahamas. They're giving it to every Haitian they possibly could as they build this voting bloc against Bahamians. Anyhow, it is what it is. We got this story in the chat. It said, drama at North Point, Davis Harbor. They're talking about North Point restaurant at Davis Harbor. Drama at North Point, Davis Harbor. Said money missing and staff quitting. Some $6,000 that was supposed to be turned into the main office. Only 2 arrived. And there is a scramble to find out what happened to the other 4,000. So we're hearing this. We got word that this money, this $6,000 was allegedly money that came from the fuel at North Point, fuel sales at North Point. We understand that when some persons who arrived at the property to work discovered the amount of money being made for fuel, they were marveling at it, shocked, and this is what y'all, yes, and then all of a sudden, shortly thereafter, this money went missing. It was 6,000, and it wound up being only 2,000. So North Point is trying to find out where's the other 4,000. I understand this matter will be turned over to the police if it has not already been turned over to the police for an investigation to determine what happened to this money. And so that is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Or they probably just sink the matter. But yeah, this is happening. And we did confirm with a North Point staff member that, yeah, all of the portions in terms of food has been reduced and the prices have increased. And so food portions are what you used to get at North Point, you will not get anymore in terms of food portions. And the prices for food has significantly increased or remains at the same price, but with much less food. This is what has been alleged to us. And it was told to us by a North Point staff member. And so these things are actually transpiring. As a matter of fact, we also got the update about the money situation from North Point. Yeah, so this is unfortunate. This is somebody who, and the person who related it to us is persons who are aware of what is happening. They're directly in contact with these things and know what's happening. And so they've been giving us an update on these things. It's interesting to see how this is playing out. We're going to continue to watch it, and we're going to continue to keep you informed on it. All right? All right. We got a story from Cat Island. This story came from Cat Island. It says, community appeal. Justice sought for assault victims Maxwell Store and Summer Penniman. A heartbreaking and deeply troubling case of violence and injustice has shaken 2 young Bahamians, Maxwell Store and Summer Penniman, who were viciously assaulted this past summer and are now being forced to seek justice through the civil courts after the criminal system failed them. On the night of July 30th, Maxwell was visiting the bar where his friend Summer works as a bartender. What began as a simple disagreement over a customer's bill escalated into a terrifying scene. The customer, later identified as Harold Brown, became enraged and physically attacked Summer, reaching over the bar counter and slapping her repeatedly. Seeing his friend in danger, Maxwell immediately intervened to pull the man away.